Stream stopped.
Do any of you remember? It's probably a bit old, but what's it called? Bo Selector.
On the radio?
No, the TV program.
Oh yeah.
With Davina McCaw. You're live on Channel 4. Don't say fuck or bugger.
Oh, Toxic, you mince cheese bastard. That's a really good impression.
I told you I slept on the floor.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're all talking about Craig David on the radio.
And his kestrel. Even more sense.
Oh no, I've pissed myself again.
Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
Come on, fearless leader. Be fearless and lead.
It's true.
I was totally role playing then. Sorry. So we need some supplies. So are we going to have a little briefing about climbing mountains for those that may not have done this before? What time of year is this? What's the weather likely to be like?
Look outside your window. And that's
Right. So
hot.
we need extra water skins. It's going to be very hot, but at the top of the mountain it may get cold. Weather can change suddenly.
How
Obviously-
cold are we talking about? I don't really like the cold.
Well, hopefully, if it stays nice, it's going to be nice and warm. May even get a tan. Is that possible? I don't know.
3 burns like a peach.
Right. Maybe Cloud can rustle up some kind of sunblock in his herbalism skills. We need some rope, pitons, which I carry anyway.
But 50 feet, right? That's not very long.
No, so if everyone can carry 50 feet in case we need it, then we can always combine them together. Yeah, take extra water, take some rations for energy. Good pair of boots.
You give me it and I'll carry it.
So is this the kind of stuff we've got in the town stores?
There's no need to burden yourself with extra rations or water. I can ask Kellenmore to provide for us should the need arise.
And if you fall off the mountain and die,
I'm also a dab hand at sorting out where to get food from.
perfect.
But if we both fall off the mountain,
When you suggest that 3 brightens up, do you think that's possible?
what, for us to die? Yeah, probably. It's a mountain.
Oh,
Why are you happy about dying?
because I could be with Kellenmore by his side once more. Oh, the glory!
Stay on, Emo.
Let's agree that if both 3 and Bron are dead, we will return to Flamescar. I think that's a good cue.
I'm Ragan secretly planning to eat Cloud if it comes to that.
Cloud's fur just pulls up a bit without knowing why.
So do we need to visit the stars, or can we just presume that we've all got enough rope on us? How would you like to roleplay that?
I need to get more rope.
Is there going to be ice? Are we going to walk on ice? If so, we need some pythons and those.
Yeah, depending on how high we go. The Ragan doesn't recall. He was too busy fighting and getting knocked out inside the pub full of bastards, nicking his axe to remember how snow-capped the mountains were. But I suppose it is a possibility. The higher we go, there could be still some snow this time of year.
Maybe it's worth asking Dobson then.
I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the equipment, we have 19 rations in our vault. I was looking recently. We have 19 rations, 2 explorers packs, which I believe contain a number of useful items. 1 burglary pack, a priest pack, healers kits, torches, cooking utensils, and any number of useful items, plus 3 potions. And I believe that there was a bag of holding.
Yes.
And my suggestion was that this became a shared facility in which we placed such items of use and carried them with us. One person could be nominated to carry the.
That is an excellent idea.
I'll second that.
And I'll add that we also have a potion of climbing, which I think will be very useful on this trip.
A potion of climbing?
Yes.
I believe it would be useful to carry all the potions and the folding boat.
The folding.
The word to expand the boat.
Do not break our vault, please. Take it out before you say it.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, how big is it? Rather large.
No, it's massive.
Once it's well, actually, there's 2 sizes. I recall. You have.
He's a grower, not a shower.
So we throw everything into the bag of holding. Agreed.
Yes, I mean, I already have a bag of holding, but there's a second one now in the vault, so if anybody would like to take that and shovel that equipment in,
Yeah, Ragan would be happy to
then
collect.
I will just list the things and you write it down, okay? That you're taking. So 2 explorers pack.
Give me a second.
Perhaps we should put a column in the vault contents of adventure kit, which includes the bag of holding and the items, so that we have it there for reference and can just take it out each time rather than having to.
Yes, but let's do that another time. But yes, agreed. For now, I will mark these things that we're taking out as in the common bag of holding. Okay, then we have 2 explorers pack, 19 rations.
What was after the explorers pact?
19 rations.
19 rations. Okay.
Let's take the healer's kit, why not? You guys should always carry this, actually. I have one on me at all times.
Healer's kit.
I have no need.
Show off. Let's see what else. A disguise kit would be useful, I suppose. Just kidding. 3 potions of healing. Potion of climbing. Do we need a potion of resistance to radiant damage?
Why not take it?
If we can fit it in, why not?
Yes. Just keep in mind that if we lose the bag of holding, we lose everything that's in it as well.
But these on massively.
Do we want a folding boat on a mountain?
We probably don't want the folding boat, but we definitely want the bag of holding for the sake of just being able to put someone inside it and carry them down the mountain. Now, I'm aware that there might be specific rules about people suffocating inside there, so we should probably ask Merlin before. Oh, yeah, we probably should definitely ask Merlin before we set off.
What do we want to ask him?
How long someone can live inside the bag of holding.
In case of a mountain rescue.
I would guess as long as there is air in it.
And how much air does it have in there?
Well, we know roughly the size, so I would say a day, a couple of hours, I don't know. Anyway, let's just not hide inside when we're alive. I don't think it's a good idea.
Could you just keep opening it occasionally?
Yes, you could, yeah.
Let more air in?
I'm not sure you can open it from the inside, though.
No, that's probably why we were wanting to make sure people don't die.
But does that orifice open sufficiently to allow, like, is open big enough to put that in?
We can always try.
We could do with telling someone responsible where we're going and what time we'll be back.
God.
Let's tell Fjord. Fjord is right there next to us. Fjord, we're going mountain climbing. This mountain. Well, she was there a moment ago, or is she now?
If we're not back in 24 hours, just wait longer.
Elephane says it's fine. He knows you're gone.
Okay.
Look after the town and your houses.
So we've got the explorers pack's got 100 feet of rope in.
Good.
For the 2. So I have no rope.
Not even none at all. Wow.
No.
Unlike you.
Take the explorer's kit. I think there is one in it.
Well, you can put it in the bag of holding.
Yes, we have so far, but it's good to have on you.
Oh, I really, no, it's too heavy.
If you say so. Okay. I'd like to know what the potion of climbing does. Let me check. You gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strengths, athletics checks to climb. Yes, that's it. So I already can climb at my walking speed, so that's not necessarily good for me, but who's terrible at athletics? Actually,
I'm
me.
actually pretty good at athletics.
I'm actually pretty terrible at athletics, I realize now.
Me also.
Alright, we'll see then. Probably you use it then. Do you have any spells, Tree, like that will allow you to fall slowly, or maybe even fly, levitate, things like that?
Oh God.
Kelenvor is not a conjurer or a magician. He's a serious god about serious things. These are tricks for magicians.
Pardon my ignorance, I don't know much about magic. Okay.
So the plan I had, or Ragan had in mind, was to return to the Bastards pub and do a reconnaissance from there, check out where the land starts to rise and what may be the highest peak we can spot, and have a jolly old hike up that.
And where is that? This pub you mentioned?
So, where would I easily access a map?
There is a link. You can see it on the top right of Flamestar on Roll20. I can put it in the Discord as well. If I can find our... I put it in the Discord as well.
Oh, thank you.
It's a lot easier. It's bit.ly/tdf map. Don't even need to see it. Super easy. Remember it.
While Ragan is doing that, Cloud goes to check the town board, and he looks at it and is like, still nothing. And goes to Dobson. Nobody checks the town board.
How do I zoom in on this thing?
There's a zoom button on the top in the toolbar.
Seems to be on
There's a little magnifying glass with a plus.
mine. Try not. I'll open it from a different browser. That's what it's automatically opened it in Chrome. I don't know why it did that.
This stream is sponsored by Chrome. It's not.
You wish it was.
Kinda did, actually.
All the Google Maps. Oh no, you're an active fanboy.
I'm not a fan of anything besides D&D.
Here we go. So,
This map is really cool, by the way.
was it the Bandit's Lair? Sorry, this doesn't instill confidence in going for a hike, does it?
The answer is yes. But that should be at the end of the river.
So south or wait?
North.
North, because there's the bandits'
Yeah,
camp.
so just before
south.
you can see the dead woods. So probably from Flamescarf we head up through the ruined bell tower up to the stone circle
Which is not a stone circle as we know now.
and head towards the bandits' lair from there perhaps.
And so I'm clear, are there bandits there? Do we need to be careful about this? Or?
Well, if I remember rightly, we pretty much fucked them up. But it was pretty nice place actually. Like a fake pub hidden in the cliffs. It used to, well, it lured us in as well, and they kicked our ass the first time round. So I would imagine a nice pad like that would attract new residents. So yeah, maybe we need to approach with caution.
So this mountain is west of this bandit lair, or east? It wouldn't be north. I mean,
I would imagine west. Looking at the lay of the land. So once we get there, we'll consult.
And this river is going. We're going to go upstream. We could take the boat to come back to Flamescar.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We could put that in the bag of holding and have a white water rapid adventure back downstream. Make it a proper lad's day out.
Could be fun and extremely dangerous.
Let's put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. It is in the bag of holding. There's a post-it note on the box that's with 2 words or 3 words on how to activate it. Okay.
Should we head out?
Well, I just wanted to check something with Dobson real quick.
Oh, hang on. I want to read the post-it note in my head. Graham, can you remind me what the words were?
I think it's in the Roll20.
I want to know what the words are to open the boat. It's on the post-it note.
It's in a handout on Roll20.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But can you make them bold? No, I'm kidding. Nah. Oh, well, we can change it?
Maybe.
It's fine. It's very clearly labeled.
See it? So you've seen Dobson before we go?
Yeah, Dobson, my friend.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello, Brandon. Dobson, I was wondering if you have any mountain climbing gear?
Oh, yes. I think I've got some around here somewhere. You mean your ropes?
More like pythons and those sharp shoes that allows you to walk on ice without trouble.
Oh, yes. I know what you mean. I've definitely got some pitons around here somewhere. Let me around. Find it. So this barrel over here and run around. Brings back a handful of pitons. 10 or so.
Those are the things you...
So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. So pitons are those things you have to dig into a cliff, right?
Yes, that's right. You hammer them on the side of the wall and you put the rope around them. Doesn't hurt much.
All right. And what about those special shoes?
It's not something I carry on the regular. Something I can get hold of with a bit of notice probably, but not something I've got now.
Never mind. And how much for the pitons?
These are only a silver piece each.
All right, then I'll take them.
Okay, yes, very good.
Thank you very much. Let me add this.
Anything else I can do?
I butt in and say, I'd like the same, please, Dobson.
Yes, I was going to say that to you. Got any more of those?
I think that's all of them. Let me check. See if it goes back in. I've got one more, but that was largely the whole barrel.
One more.
Hey, what you just asked for. Yes.
Yep. Cool. Okay, I'll take one of those. How much is that? 1 silver piece.
I'll check it in with the rest. No worries.
Oh, such a good seller. Can I also get 100 foot of rope, please?
Yes, I definitely got lots of rope. And he pulls out a big, starts unfurling it off of one of the counters. 100 foot, yeah, that's about right. And just brings that sword and just chops for it. Hands it over. That's it. That would be good.
And do we have any warm clothes?
Have you any?
What did you say?
Do we have any warm clothes?
I would recommend you pack at least something for the very top, if it is cold up there. It's a nice day. We're going red hot at the moment, blue skies. Been like this for several weeks, but it can change. So, yeah, pack something warm for the top.
Okay, I'm not sure I have something.
I've got some wolf pelts.
Dobson, do you have any blankets?
Yes, of course, yes. They're just over there on that one over there. Take a pick.
I'll have a look through. If there's one big enough, I could brand me.
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's some red ones, some blue ones, some green.
I'll take a couple of blankets. Then,
Yes. Again, I think there are 5 silver pieces each. Handmade over in Baskin Bay there. They come in on the ship.
Ron stowed some of his wolf skins.
And Dobson, would you have a winter cloak I could use to keep warm? Hooded ideally.
Yes, you might find one over there on that shelf. He points to me sort of a set of clothes and stuff, dig around. Yeah, you find a cloak. That's 10 silver pieces for the cloak.
Any returning customer discount?
Well, yes, probably do it for 8, I suppose.
Very well, thank you. So that's 8.
How are you guys getting on with the potions? You have any more success? I'm keen to know.
Yes, successfully. Last time we went out and did not require to drink any.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I mean, good if you don't need healing, of course. Yes, it's much better. Yes.
I'll take one. I haven't used one recently.
Yes, I've still got a couple. These ones have been kicking around for a few weeks. Might be extra potent. I'm not sure. maybe the brewing time is what they needed after all.
Oh dear.
And you see, he hands you over to the sort of like red, but they've kind of got a few sparkles in them now. Just a few every time you turn it around to the light.
Well, I think I still have one actually.
Have you any diamonds?
If I had diamonds, do you think I'd be around here?
Yes.
No one's paid in diamonds recently. No. You might have more luck on some of the ships around Bastion Bay. They're often trying to sell treasures, found treasures, that sort of thing.
Indeed. Thank you.
Yes, very good.
Well, I'm done personally.
It's rough.
May our road lead us to safe travels, if such is fated.
So north to Stakers first, I would imagine. Looking at the map.
Let's keep an eye for sheep.
I always keep an eye on Stakers, see what he's doing with that swan. He does love that swan.
Right. so everyone heal up, ready to go. Fantastic. Ragan,
Stone circle first, as
and then heading your way over to the sort of bandit pub place.
Yeah,
Okay.
cautiously, I would say, as we approach.
Solid.
we could also follow the river instead. I mean,
We could, couldn't we? We could cross Troll Bridge and head that way.
Trollbridge. Oh no, I didn't mean to go that far. Well, we could. That's true. Yeah, we could follow that road along the river and
Sounds
keep.
quite nice, actually, a stroll along the river.
This way, we can make sure that there's the floating back is safe if we decide to go by boat.
Yeah, good idea. Recce the river as we go along to if we plan to sail back, raft back.
Mhm.
I'm happy with that. The rest there.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. So you head west out of Frenchtown. I'm slowly learning my east and west. And head over towards. It's a nice hot day as you leave out Frenchtown, carrying all your newly purchased all-weather gear. After bands, find yourself outside the bridge.
This is Troll Bridge. You know what I've been dying to do is have a look and just see if that damn panpipe has ever washed up. Can I have a quick look around?
Yeah, sure. Roll an investigation check.
What are you looking for?
Well, if I find it, I'll play you the tune.
Okay.
All right, so you have a little look around the rocks and anywhere you think the pipe might be caught in from coming down the river, but you don't find it anywhere near the troll bridge.
We met a piper whose tune has never left my head since. It's haunted me and Ragan.
I see.
But we threw him in the river.
Oh,
Dead.
unfortunate.
He was a dick.
Ah, I see. Well, next time you like the music, don't kill the musician.
If I recall, he was trying to kill us with rats.
Yeah.
Ah, well. In that case.
All right, so you're going to head up the river?
Yeah, let's stroll along the river.
Strolling.
Exciting.
Yeah, so Cloud has never been this way before.
No. No, I have never.
Like 3 hasn't either.
Exciting times. Okay, so you head north up the river, and after not too long, it turns into winds its way into forest, and you start to follow the river along. Find yourself in a small clearing after not too long, pushing your way through the forest, following the river. You see a fallen tree across the.
This is where we met the pine bar last time. Did we ever cross the? Have we been up both banks? If I recall correctly, I think we stayed on the west bank.
We did. We stayed on this bank, didn't we?
Yeah. I don't think we've ever crossed over, so that might be worth.
Yeah, let's try that.
By the way, before I forget, this cart that is in Flamescar, are we allowed to use it?
We had a bad history of bringing back broken carts.
Dead horses.
Because I've been thinking it would be very nice to acquire a cart that could host 5 or 6 people, that could expedite our travels and we could go further faster.
That's not music to Ragan's ears on a hike right now, but possible for other adventures.
Perhaps we could just get horses.
Yeah, it's just you can carry more people with less horses when you're when you have a cart, but and also if you have equipment or
Horses can go through more remote terrain and travel faster.
agreed, or perhaps it's good to have both options.
Do you want a test crossing this, Graham?
No, you could probably cross over that without too much difficulty.
Monsters from past sessions.
Sure.
Can't see it.
No,
Okay.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
So, if Cloud could kindly point out any herbalism relevant plants, Ragan, that would be kind for his knowledge as we're going along.
Sure, I can take a look. Do I spot any interesting herbs or mushrooms or anything worth?
Herbs and spices.
Yes, herbs and spices. And
roll a nature check. Have a see look.
can I use my book?
If you can love to get it out, sure.
Yes, sure. If there are no monsters around, why not? Okay, 18.
Yes, you definitely find something. So you find, in fact, as you have a little look in this bush near the river, you find one that's got round green leaves, kind of like it's got flowering cones, look like berries on it. You recognise this to be bog myrtle, often used to flavour beer, or sometimes used to flavour beer, but can be crushed, burned, and inhaled to cause psychotropic effects, and to be used as a painkiller.
Oh, perfect. Ragan.
In fact, as you flip through the book and attempt to identify this, you also find a section where it says that afterwards it's known to cause some hard migraine-type headaches, often used by berserkers, giving it the nickname berserker weed.
I found a thing that's perfect for you, Ragan. Have you?
Sounds like that could come in handy at the right situation. How quickly does it take effect?
It depends how you take it. If we turn it into something to be ingested, it will take about half an hour.
Vape. You're good at that.
Yes, if you smoke it, it's much faster for sure. Let's look at this when we're back home.
Could come in handy.
Do that and listen to the music for the rabbit.
So, sorry, Graham, can you repeat the effects? So it removes pain. It doesn't actually heal, right? It just makes you not feel the pain. Perfect. Is everyone seeing this or just me?
I can see it.
Okay. Good. Then we can look into this later as well.
Excellent.
Funny that it removes pain, but then you have migraine. They could call it the ironic myrtle too. All right. So I basically show Ragan how I spotted it, how you cut the leaves. Don't take the berry itself. You need to cut the leaves so that it grows back next season.
Clever. Ragan tries to hide the big bunch that he's just ripped up.
And Cloud is trying to hide that he just read that in the book. Very well.
There we are. Onwards.
Sorry guys for the short interruption.
Round the rock.
I climb it. This is a warm-up for me.
You can go on now.
Okay, so you carry on down the river. Follow on. Again, it disappears into the forest. And you follow it up the river. This time, staying on the other side of the river, on the eastern bank. Trying to stay as close to the river as you can, even as it heads into the trees. It sort of it thins and it widens, and eventually opens out into what seems to be a more sparse terrain. For those of you that remember your good friend Bantam, it seems you remember he's been seen with his domains.
And my start of hatred
That was
and
really
my
bad
start
tennis.
of hatred for horses.
Horses.
It's a griffin, but still, it's a horse derivative. It's like Aldi Lavagna.
Is it though?
Didn't we narrowly escape being raped by a bear? As well?
No, you're thinking of The Revenant. It was a film.
You could also be thinking of I literally had the thing in my head, and now it's gone. The displacer beast and its cubs, which you attacked
No.
mercilessly.
I'm sure we had a little rest next to the riverbank when the bear came.
Oh yeah, that may have happened. Yeah, that may have happened. Oh yeah, you were all asleep, and the bear, a couple of bears came out and had a drink from the water. Had a snack out of one of your packs. Lots of wildlife, especially around this part.
Then maybe let's keep an eye out for those.
Nice to reminisce.
How strong is the current currently?
It's going along at a fair pace, not too fast, not too slow.
Okay, and I don't know about jumping distances. Will we be able to jump to the other side?
You can jump strength plus your something.
Long jump is jump distance in feet is equal to strength with a 10-foot run up. Distance is half from standing.
So equal to strength.
Yeah, that's what it says on my cheat sheet.
Alright, then I cannot jump this river. Good to know.
You can jump this river.
I cannot.
Alright.
I can jump. I cannot even jump 2 squares, so.
Funny enough, Ragan can.
Do we hear any kind of wildlife?
No, it's quite quiet day today. The sun's blazing up ahead. It's quite warm now. It's sort of lunchtime, so it's quite warm, quite hot. You see a bit of steam coming out of Graven's armour.
Some vents.
Oh, I brought bacon. We could cook it on your armor.
Just gives you a look.
Any evil thoughts lately, Graven?
No more evil than usual.
Alright, just checking.
Why do you ask?
Just checking. Just keep in mind I will soon no longer have my remove curse spell, although...
I like this armor, I'm keeping it on.
Alright. I mean, perhaps removing the curse would allow you to keep wearing it without having to wear it at all times, but still be able to remove it.
How do you sleep?
Standing up. I've got a hook. Myself on it.
Yes, Bron help him every night.
So you carry on with this your inane conversations as you're walking up the river. Not finding any wildlife particularly seems to be approaching you. After, again, it heads in more into the forest, but eventually it opens up again. This time to a familiar place to...
Yes.
It's the stone circle.
Right. Okay, so
Just remember to go back in here as well at some point.
we should mark this on the map, Graven, to know exactly where it is. So is this where the river curves left? The big...
It's on the map already. It's the stone circle.
But it's not by the river. Where it says stone circle is on the field. Don't you remember we figured out it was...
Okay, I'll
You figured out it was what?
It was wrong.
There's a mound. There's a mound just past the farming place. So the map path of the farming place is a mound, and I think I'm not clear as to whether the stone circle is the stone circle on the map or that mound.
It's the mound, as we figured out.
Yeah, but what's it for?
What is...
Mound.
Oh,
Just it's causing confusion.
So that bend in the river corresponds very well with this bend here. It's just that the stone circle doesn't seem to be close enough to the river on the map. That's all.
I'm adding a little circle now on the river of the map. Can somebody confirm this is where we are now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Just to clarify, the stone circle is pretty much where that other hump is.
I'll change that to hump.
Got it right,
Stone circle where
Call
we're
it Raven's Mound for like a... Headman Hill or Raven's Grotesque.
Now let's just call it Graven's mistake.
I think considering last time we should call it sheep.
Graven's sheepish mistake is the name of this place. Like,
Mighty Mound.
Do not take the.
Alright, enough mapping, we need to catch up with the others. So logically we would not go north here, we would follow the river. And
Well, no, we need to separate from start heading north away from the river and head to the bandits' lair. That's where we saw the highest peaks.
Just whilst we're on the map, the bandits there was at the end of the river.
all right.
All right. Okay. So keep following the river.
Where it was like in the cliff at the end of the river. Remember, you followed the river into a cave.
Yes.
even I remember,
I can't even remember. Hang on.
even I remember from watching the stream afterwards.
So, if I do remember though, if we take this north path up here, it rejoins the river. I don't think we ever scrambled up these rocks and followed the river. I think we headed north up here.
So where is the bandit's lair now? If we wanted to follow, if we follow the river, then we would get to the bandit's lair, right? So we need to go north, which is where we came from last time. From the Graven's sheepish mistake.
Yeah, because you guys headed pretty much directly west from the sheepish mistake.
Right.
And you came just down the river to the stone circle.
Yeah, understood. All right. We're making our bearings. Good.
Wow, it's like this map is actually right. And Graham had thought about what the world was like.
It's just
Okay, so as you guys are discussing and correcting your map as you go, it's been a good hike so far. You find yourself heading back in through the trees, which are quite dense, and eventually coming out just out of the trees, or you can just see out of the trees the bandit's lair and the cliff face as you just come to the edge of the trees.
This is where they were, Cloud.
mm.
Might look like a nice inn, but it's not.
Oh yeah, so Cloud and 3, you see a door in the cliff face here, with some stairs leading up. There is like a pub sign hanging next to the door.
Is it really a pub though?
No.
Okay. It's a trap. Is that what it was? Or it was at least.
We went back and killed him.
Wouldn't surprise me if it's been. I'd be interested to have a look, but don't want to spoil our nice day out.
The pub, the sign next to the door reads the Black Flagon, and it's got a sort of hand-drawn picture of an ale here.
We should have burned it down, really. So taking a look from this viewpoint here, where does the mountains start to rise the highest from this position?
Yes, so as you look at the cliff face from the right, you can see it's quite high, but you can see it definitely seems to rise as it heads more towards the west.
Hey Graham,
Hello.
what if I remember about the last time we vanquished all the people in there? I seem to have some very faint recollection that one or two of the leaders got away or left before we stormed the place. Can you remind me what happened?
I'm pretty sure you killed everyone.
Yeah, she made a run for the door, didn't she?
No. We were camped out outside before storming. Because the first thing we did is we went to the door, then you guys got left behind, then we waited and came back up the water pipe. It might have been across 2 sessions as well, but I can't.
Yeah, it was. Because I think the first session ended when I got flushed down the toilet and came back out the river without my
The
axe.
second time we went in through the cave and then we went up through the trapdoor.
Yeah, but the second time, I seem to think that we were sat outside watching a little bit before making our move, and I think we saw someone leave. I think Graham made a point.
You saw Dobson doing
Yeah,
some
it was
trading.
Dobson, yeah.
Okay.
So if we head up here and then start following the mountain cliffs to the west, and try and find a suitable place to start ascending the mountain.
Sounds good.
Does that sound alright?
Sounds actually awesome. I'm looking forward to this.
Is Graham still there?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you're happy with that?
Yeah, sure.
So continuing. I suppose now, it's just starting to scan, any natural goat paths that we could follow up, or any contours to the mountain that seem to be conducive for starting to gain some height rather than just climbing a sheer cliff.
Okay.
3 looks quite worried by the steepness. It was a nice stroll, but now it looks quite serious. So he calls upon Kellenball to assist in finding a nice smooth route.
So I should mention, climbing comes quite naturally to me. So if you'd like me to head first and maybe secure some rope for you guys, happy to do so.
Yeah. That'd be great.
We have pythons for that after all.
Are you proficient in securing the rigging though with the rope?
Say again?
Are you good at securing the rope though? I mean, there's a difference between being good at climbing and being good at, like, tethering us in and stuff.
That's a very good point. Let me try and you tell me how good it is. I'll do that one.
Oh god.
Or do you want to show me how to do it?
No. Why?
Can I just like climb
Graham.
10 feet and then add a first python and put the rope around it and just show Braun if it's good enough for him?
Sounds reasonable.
That question was for Graham.
It doesn't immediately break.
Oh.
In fact, roll. So you kind of hammer it in. You get the impression that the spike end goes into the cliff.
Okay.
And here it's not too difficult. You kind of just hammer it in. It goes in okay.
Braun, are you satisfied?
No, but let's go anyway.
Alright. Then I just climb all the way up and I add some pitons. Pitons? Pythons? I really don't know.
You're climbing further up here.
I think we continue to head west.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
And see what how the lay of the land starts to unfold.
Alright, then I get my piton back and
But nice demonstration.
It was practice run.
Ah,
It is my first time mountain climbing with equipment, I must say. But
I'm impressed. So you guys, you start to head west down the cliff. Nope. Okay. So you carry on. You head further west along the cliff face, keeping out of the forest and heading your way along the cliff. The white sort of opens up, and the cliff itself becomes a much more imposing feature. It seems to be rising the closer you get to the coast. After a while, you walk for an hour or so, looking up at the cliff, trying to have a good feel for somewhere that it would be easy to climb up. You struggle to find anywhere that looks not too imposing. There's lots of kind of covered rock. It looks quite slippery.
a lot of foliage.
As you head further towards the coast, the path starts to sort of head down, whilst the top of the mountain stays much where it is. You start to hear the trickle of a waterfall, and as you head further west, it starts to get louder and louder.
We should definitely. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity to update our map, and it sounds like this could be the source of the river, perhaps.
So if we're getting to the waterfall, then I must have gotten the Benislayer wrong.
Sorry.
The Benislayer must be wrong on the map then, the one I've added. Can you check on the map, Graham?
No, that's right.
That's right, okay.
Not that waterfall. You're heading towards. You've gone quite a way past where you were when you started.
So we're heading kind of southwest towards the coast, and we're hearing a waterfall that's unrelated to that.
Yeah,
river.
although it's more west.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Right, so we can kind of found a path through
Yeah,
the mountains.
got
Okay,
it. Yeah.
cool. Should we investigate the waterfall? It might be a good opportunity to have a break, have a little picnic, maybe enjoy the mist from the waterfall and cool off before we start climbing.
Maybe Bron can catch some fish for us.
Sometimes there can be natural passageways and sometimes boulder fields that can follow the source of a stream up into the mountains, making it easier to access. Might be worth looking at.
Ron sees this waterfall, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Just the sound.
Just the sound. Fine. Yes, I will certainly be interested in looking around when we get there.
Okay,
Good.
so as you head further towards the waterfall, the path starts to narrow and sort of fall away to one side, down towards the water below. The water starts to become increasing, and the path gets thinner. You kind of get to a point where you need to keep pushing on in single file. What's too much or not?
Well, I suppose seeing as I've led us all this way, I should go first.
No, I'll go second then.
I'll be third.
I'll be fourth. Or do you want me to stay at the back in case some creeps up behind us?
That's a good idea.
3, you happy with that?
I would just suggest maybe that Bron, with his, for I've seen him handy with the bow, would it not be
Better in front.
I don't want to be blocked by my staying on but if you want to go front of me,
I think you're suggesting you be at the front.
why do I need to be at the front if I've got the bow?
No, I was going to suggest that Draven would be the one that can't get at the enemy. He should.
I'm just thinking at this stage, it's been a happy hike, role-playing wise. How likely would we be to be thinking about that at this stage? I mean, I know it is a dangerous world, I suppose, that we're living in.
Oh my god, we've come full circle. Play as you're accusing Graham of
Yeah, I would agree that I would not be too much on my guard. I would obviously keep an eye on
Fair enough.
on.
Raven's always on his guard.
And maybe Reagan and his enthusiasm to introduce you to a hobby that he's interested in or has been in the past that he would be
But
you know,
the only thing is,
skipping ahead.
I don't think Three's very happy to have Graven behind him. He refuses to take off a set of demonic armor, and I have my suspicions about what's going on. So I will actually bring him the rear.
All right, himself.
I think what I would keep an eye for is falling rocks from above. That's probably one thing Cloud would be concerned about.
Okay, so you're keeping an eye out for falling rocks. Reagan's leading the way. 3 is keeping a shifty eye on Graven as you push. And Bronze got one hand on his bow, ready for any danger as you push your way down this path. So as you push your way down the path, it gets narrower, but not too narrow. Just to the point where it's difficult to push past each other. You can start to hear as you sort of come around the corner. You start to hear the sound of the waterfall is now quite loud. And
I see nothing. Okay.
you should see. Yeah, no, I thought I sent the map on
You did, but it's all black.
See some stuff here.
It's not black.
It is for me.
Oh, this is a cool. No, I can see it. We're at the base of a waterfall with some green slime and.
Val, if I press the button for your token, it tells me you can see.
F5. Wait. Yeah, it's all black. Okay, I will. Okay.
Scroll right to the bottom.
Okay. Now it's working. Okay. It's all good now. I can see.
Okay. So yeah, as you come round Reagan, you see the waterfall crashing down onto the rocks up ahead. By the way, the path sort of extends.
So where do we come from now? Just from the bottom right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just in the shallows.
Well, you're on a path.
Yeah.
Reagan, as you sort of come around this corner, you see up ahead some bugbears seem to be on the rocks. You can just about make out there's a couple of bugbears here.
Okay. So I'll relay that back to the group, and I guess if I can see them, I can see these handy steps leading up.
Yep, you can see them.
So I'll relay to the group that this looks like the perfect opportunity to start gaining some height. But there's some bugbears in the way.
Oh, bugbears. Those are pretty smart, aren't they?
You can't see them at the moment. It's only Reagan can. And Reagan, can I get you to roll a stealth check, please?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, they don't seem to have noticed you yet. The rage of the waterfall is quite loud. And you just sort of poke your head around the corner and just hold your gut back.
Okay. So
You sort of poke your head around and have a look. They don't seem to be doing a huge amount. As you poke your head around, you can just about make out there's one slightly higher up here, by what looks to be some sort of door into the cliff.
we should. Do you want to trade places and try and pick them off with the arrows while we proceed?
I am definitely up for that. Worst case, they come charging towards us and go to fall off the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
I can also help with the ranged attacks, but...
Okay, so I'll... will my stealth still cover me to move backwards while I'm...
Yeah, although you're going to struggle to move. You kind of have to go back quite a way to change your positions and then come back. It's quite a narrow path.
Hey, can we secure some rope and pickaxe into the shimmy up there?
I mean, I can definitely climb over you guys.
Makes things easy. Let's just move back and then come back up in a different order, and you can fly off some volleys.
How many are they?
Hang on. Great.
You can see 2 and 1 next to the door at the moment.
That music in the background sounded like Pokemon.
Don't think so. It's called mountain climbing. We can't hear Graham. Can we?
I was just not
I
saying
think
it.
he's just waiting for our decision.
Okay, okay. So are we able to change order?
If we
If you walk back
go back,
down the path and then you have to walk back.
Okay. Then I'll be right behind Bron. Maybe you take the lead, Bron. You're probably more discreet than I am.
Okay, so as you poke your head around the corner, you can just about see through all the rocks. You can see there's lots of large kind of shafts of rock that come out from the sea. It's very very broken, very shiny. You can just about make out there's two bugbears. Sort of, they seem to be on watch, and there's one that seems to be looking at the door. And I'd like to make a stealth check, please.
Everyone or just Bron? Okay.
Unless anybody else has stuck their head out to have a look as well.
I let him do it for now.
All of the wrong ones.
What?
Press the stealth button, that's it.
Taking the piss.
A 21 would have been nice.
Alright, so yeah, so they don't seem to notice you, but they do seem to be keeping watch. They do not notice you.
Okay. So these, I'm going to move around to like this blue stuff to my left. That's what C.
Yeah, so you're on like a narrow path. It's just about wide enough for one person, single file. That leads kind of to the bottom of these steps here.
I suppose we could also swim. But
So the path is quite steep at this point. You're quite high up.
oh, I see. Okay, so there's a cliff in front of us. Okay. Can I see the?
50 to 80 feet at this point.
Okay. Can I see the hobgoblin from where I am?
No, you need to poke your head around the corner. So
Okay. I will let Bron keep moving forward for now and wait for his signal. So just tell me when I can come.
So what I'm going to use is I a bit more of the element of surprise. So I'm going to go and see this. Do I perceive this rock as being solid enough to hold like a suitable anchor if I tie rope up to it?
yeah, you could probably scramble up it.
Okay. I'm going to scramble up that and tie a rope to it and attach the other end to myself so I can't fall down this steep face.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need you to roll a slight hand check as you're trying to tie this rope up. Obviously, you're still trying to be stealthy and not attach to it. Not get the attention of the bugbears. As you sort of slide back down, you hear one of them kind of move and looks up in the general direction.
Okay. I stay still because bugbear's eyesight is based on movement.
So you don't hear them sort of coming down to have a look. They seem to just you sort of try and have a little peek around. You can see that it seems to be still looking over in your general direction.
I gestured to clouds to form up on me.
Okay. Let me know when I can see the bugbear.
Okay. Yep. So if you're trying to get to a point where you can see the bugbear, I'd like to roll a stealth check, please.
And okay, never mind. So it's disadvantage, so it's 17.
Okay. Any particular reasons for disadvantage?
Because of my armor.
All right. So yeah, you poke your head round and you look up. Sort of look round to try and see the bugbear. As you do so, you look it square in the eye as he looks at you, and you hear him shout. And then,
Can I shoot an Eldritch Blast? Do I have the...
and at this point, I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
All right. Wow, he must have rolled really well.
Oh,
Oh, great. So the first, the two that are in the front are the last.
What are all the things?
Oh, it's pretty even.
All right, Raven, you're up.
What can you do? That's the question.
At this point, you've heard kind of a large roar.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Shut.
I'm gonna no. I'm gonna shout to Bron. Quickly, Bron, your bow. To give him a chance to make an attack.
okay, that's awesome. Right.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yep.
Which one are you firing at?
I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do my thing where I double damage for the scrub of the foot.
Okay.
Sharpshooter feet. There you go.
Okay.
So-
Yep. So you try and fire it through the shaft. Do manage to just hit the bugbear.
You get to add my superiority die to the damage as well.
Oh.
So yes, 3 for that.
I'll do 22 points of damage.
Okay. And I get to do that again.
Is that true?
It's a
No,
reaction.
you only get 1. So
You do not take an attack action. You
It's
are
a
only
reaction.
taking one weapon attack.
yes, you do.
Use your reaction. So you've used your reaction.
Yep.
So that's my go then.
Sweet.
Okay. Then 3, you're up.
I will. I will put my stuff away and draw my crossbow and load it. And that's
Okay.
it. That's not much else I can do in a minute.
Ron, what is your armor class? 119.
Okay.
That's-
Because when I click on my character die, my health is 119 at 119.
No,
Well, I
your
change-
armor class is 119.
Yes.
119.
Right. Look at my token.
Yeah.
Okay. Double click on it, and you see bar 1 is health.
No, it's AC. Bar
Huh?
3 is HP.
Bar 1 is HP.
Bar 1 is AC.
It's confusing though. There's a heart there, but it's still the AC. Yeah. It's easier if you do it on the 3 circles above your token.
But either way, that just pulls it in from your character sheet. So why is it set up as 115 in your character sheet?
It does? I don't think it does.
It does if I click those little tokens that you can see in discard.
Okay. I thought it was manual. Yeah.
I'm going to go with a hard pass. I have no idea.
What is your armor class?
16.
Right. Okay. So,
Okay.
Because you're wearing 10 leather armor. It might be that. Is that it? No, it's okay.
So
alright.
he wasn't falling asleep, it was exhaustion.
I wasn't saying leather armor. That is the weight category for that item.
Alright, brilliant. Okay, fine.
Danger, high voltage.
Alright, so at this point you hear the waterfall. And you see the bugbear that you just hit. He runs and jams himself behind this pillar here. You see the one by the door. He runs down the steps and hides behind this thing here. And Ragan, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. Not quite yet. Ron, you feel a javelin comes flying through the air, sticks you in the shoulder, and does 5 points of damage.
Oh wow. It's a crit, right? These are smart creatures. Bugbears are smart.
You are impressed that he managed to throw it around all of the stalactites and monks and stuff.
So who threw this? Which of those?
This one.
Okay.
And then Ragan, you're up.
Okay. These two, I can't walk past Drifting Cloud and Ron at the moment.
Not quite there. If they move much further up, then you'll probably be able to get past. But yeah, it's kind of the narrow path stops where they start.
If I move to here, do I have line of sight?
Cloud's just about poked his head round, so not really.
Okay, so I'll just move to there and pass for a moment.
Don't forget to hold action.
Actually, yeah, I'll
Slap your wrist if you do that,
Okay. Sorry.
I'll wait there.
Just remind people the rules. Sometimes you forget.
Which you're more than welcome to do in character, but don't be metagaming.
Okay. How would you do that in character? Let me think.
I'll leave that with you. Ragan, what you up
I was reconsidering maybe just swimming out.
so it's not you're not next to the sea. You're like 80 foot above it.
Ah, right, fair enough. Wow.
And you fall.
Splash. Yes, I'll just stay where I am.
All right.
Pass.
Okay. So at this point, you see another bugbear run out the top. Runs down the steps, brandishing what looks like a huge morning star. Runs down the steps and dives into the bushes over here. You hear, and you can hear there are sort of like commands and shouts coming from in this room up here, but you can't see where that's coming from. And Cloud, you're up.
I just wanted to check if I speak a language that was... No, I don't. Okay.
They are speaking in Goblin.
Yeah, I figured, but I don't speak that. All right. Okay. So right now, what can I see? Can I see anyone?
You can see bits of people. You can just about make out the head of this fella, but most other people are sort of hiding behind things.
Okay. This one would be considered in partial cover?
Sorry?
This one would be considered in partial cover?
Yeah, that's right. You can just about make him out there.
Okay. Let me think. I think, yeah, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis. That will be my action.
Okay.
There it goes. And if I were to climb this cliff right in front of me, just 5 feet up to let my friends pass below, would I be more visible to the others, or can I use if there's like a curve in the?
So this line here sort of separates. It's kind of the line. This line like here.
Yeah.
Is kind of like a corner. So once you're past that, you're visible. But whilst you're around the corner, not so much.
So I could climb that on this side of the corner and not really be.
Yeah.
I would have some kind of cover, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. And would I be able to actually secure myself with a rope and a python? Python?
Well, you can climb, right? So you don't really need to.
Yeah, it's more if I get shot and.
You could, but getting a piton out your bag and securing it is going to be an action.
Yeah. Okay. Figure out. Okay, then I will do nothing else.
Okay. Right, and you hear another javelin flinging towards you. Flies over your head. Flies over your head and out. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to start walking around. Okay.
Okay.
Do I gain line of sight to this bugbear?
If you get to sort of on the steps, you would.
What? Cloud screams though. Watch out! He might be waiting for you.
So I see him, and I'm gonna. Right. So longbow, go. Wait. My superiority die are D8.
I believe so.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, you hit him.
Cool. Right. And I deal 10 damage.
All right. Which kills him where he stands.
What? Okay.
So whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to walk up here. Okay. The turn is 6 seconds, right?
Yep.
I'm going to
How much
tie
do
on.
you-
Unless you've been doing something funky with the scale. Oh yeah, you have. Okay, wow.
Movement is right.
What was the thing to undo my moves?
Press space.
Pick the token and press space.
Undo.
Pick your token and press space.
That just gives me 1d. There we go.
Yeah, you can only go one back. So yeah, you could move to there.
Yeah, okay. So while I'm here, I'm going to tie the other end of the rope in. Okay.
That's going to be probably be an action to tie your rope in.